sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. With that, let's head over to the Space City of Houston. Standing by at NRG Stadium, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Ready. Pilot, 64.
On 1st and 10, Glover. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Back to throw. Glover airing it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll run it. And the Denver Broncos are in for 6.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
On 1st down, Glover. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Glover eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down at the 28. And
Down. 30 base.
off play action. Glover escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. From the gun on third down. Glover. And he can't find a receiver, and he's...
Come on, set. X3. 218, chop. Go.
Off the play fake. Glover. Flush to his right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And he works free. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup of 38. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off play action. Glover steps away. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got a man complete, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland.
Ready? Hey, exit. Recon, 132 fighter. Bang, 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 bang. Snap.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the 1st.
Ready? Check 55, Mike.
On 1st and 10, Glover rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows that he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Set. 10-2 stop. Topper.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
To throw from his end zone. Glover going up top. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 52 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton.
Let's go. 50, plant.
37. I'm coming.
On 1st down, Glover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He's going to take off with it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Throwing on 3rd and long. Glover Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys will take over at the 20.
60 outlaw. Now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an alley to run. He'll have a first down past the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Looking to throw. Glover. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll take it down.
Here we go. 60 or.
Off the play fake. Glover. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Back to throw. Glover on the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Okay, ready? Mike 37. Come on, boy.
Throwing on first down. Glover. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Ready, break. Blue draw, Corker.
On 1st and 10. Glover dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the shift.
Throwing again. Glover flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Glover. He'll buy some time right. Sanders has it over the middle.
On the ball, come on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Glover. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And this is going to be incomplete. To throw from his end zone. Glover. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead.
Ready? 8 reads.
Check.
80 weapons.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hatchet.
On 1st down. Glover. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And the pressure gets to him again.
Come on, set. 30 base. Put up. Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Glover. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Glover escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Flush to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On 1st and 10. Glover flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17-yard. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Throwing on 3rd and long. Glover.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Denver. 64 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this?
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, his 21st touchdown.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. 5.
On 1st down, Glover. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Whitney Merciless, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack.
Oh, yeah!
50, plant.
55, Mike.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10, sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
On the double.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Texans, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire...
The coach, this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Throwing on first down. Glover. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Get it.
On first and 10. Glover eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Here we go. 61. Matchbox light.
On first down, Glover. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
On the ball.
A very solid gain of 27. Back to throw. Glover. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Screen pass to Lindsey. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Looking for Sanders here on the deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it go deep for the ends, and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jake Bunt, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Touchdown.
Down. 18 Gator. Come on, the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Glover letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Glover escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jake Bunt with his 2nd touch.
On the set.
44, come on. Here we go.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Off play action. Glover. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Glover flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. On 3rd down, Glover. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Get to the ball.
44, come on. 44, come on. Check.
Off the play fake. Glover rolling to his right. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. One there.
Ready, set.
50. Markins at 50. Check.
Off play action. Glover eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
34. It's just me and you.
Off the play fake. Glover sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 66 yards. Back to throw. Glover looking sideline, incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 9th.
In your face.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 soft.
Check.
Snap.
Off play action. Glover, he'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Looking to throw. Glover. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton.
Ready up.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Watch him.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10. Glover. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. What a first half this has been. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A 15-yard touchdown run.
Ready.
50. Hey, watch the slant.
5.
Off the play fake. Glover under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 61 yards. Off play action. Glover. Well, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his 21st touchdown of the season.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. I got one.
On 1st down, Glover escaping the pressure right. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Glover, he'll let this thing go for Sanders. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Back to throw. Glover. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And then he goes with a juke. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. From the gun on 3rd down. Glover to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ready? 60 or. 53, come on. Lead grip.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Anthony Hitchens leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Down. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Slam. Shoot.
Throwing on 1st down. Glover eluding the pressure right. He completes this to Sutton. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Frank Clark in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Looking to throw. Glover. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Ready? Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down.
Down.
On 1st and 10, Glover rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Glover. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Glover. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish, but looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that 1st down in the process. Being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Looking to throw. Glover. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Broncos on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 19 on the...
You got set and logo.
On first down, Glover. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 55 yards. Back to throw. Glover still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Off play action. Glover rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jeff Hireman, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Darren Lee able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos...
On the ready.
44, Mike, 44.
Now.
Throwing on first down. Glover looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Glover under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at it. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, touchdown number 22 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL...
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles...